What is up, ladies and gents? In today's video, I wanted to go over the best way to get powder in Throne and Liberty. Most people have no idea that you can get a lot more by planning ahead. For whales specifically, this video may help you to swipe. Over time, you will need powder to craft materials or to use to craft special materials like weapon upgrade stones or armor upgrade stones of the epic grade. Eventually, you will run out and start dissolving excess gear, but don't do it wrong, because otherwise you're going to lose a lot. What I have learned is that dissolving it separately will only net you 10 purple powder at epic if it is untraded. And the same thing with rare items. It will only give you 10 blue powders if it's untraded. Now here's where the test began. What about upgrading a rare item to +9 that's untraded, transferring it to an epic item, and immediately dissolving it? I did this and I gained about 118 purple powder. It's not a bad haul for an untraded item. The only drawback is it costed a lot of stones and not worth it in my opinion. Now, the question is, how much powder would I get from a +9 rare item that is fully traded? I tested this and I got around 486. With the conversion fee to purple, I only gained about 97 purple powders. So it wasn't worth it to fully trade an item to then dissolve, especially since it's wasted upgraded material along with armor pieces. In comparison, it was better to just quickly upgrade a non-traded item to +9 and then transfer it to quickly dissolve. Now the next question I had was, do armor and accessories share the same dissolve value? I tested this with pants and a necklace with the same amount of traits, and the answer was yes, they do. Weapons don't, however, as you gain significantly more value from dissolving those. Now for the next test, let's say I want to partially level my item to get a bit more of extra powder, but not commit the whole 9 yards. I tested this and I felt that after leveling, that 4 was the sweet spot where it's not too demanding and you get a decent yield. At 0, I got 225 fully traded, +1, 230, +2, 239, and +3, 252, and lastly +4 at 274. I personally would stop here instead of pushing straight to 9, as you can get multiple items to +4 than to just get the one item to +9. For a weapon, a fully traded rare item gives you 450 at 0, and at +4 it gives you 548. So after comparing all the costs, I would say if you have the resources to get a non-traded item to +9 and transfer to an epic item and then dissolve it for 118, go for it. But for me, that's too expensive, solent wise and material wise. My route, if you have the extra traits lying around, to go for just +4 the item, fully trade it, and then dissolve it for the maximum amount of powder to benefit your return on investments. On your investment, as you can do this with multiple items. Make your own educated decision based off what you saw. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember to subscribe and follow the Discord. And again, the last thing I showed at the end was me trying to see if I transferred a fully traded item at +4 to a to an epic item, would I still get a good amount of powder? And the answer is no. So don't fully trade an item and then transfer it to try to cheat the system. You just don't get a good amount of powder. So that's it for today's video, and as always guys, stay blessed.